So results go Forest's way. Yeah, Forest go and bottle it. There's no other word for it. Welcome to the player ratings for Forest 0, Chelsea 1. Evening, everybody, and welcome to the player ratings. And I'm just so angry, upset, depressed, pissed off, everything, all at the same time. All at the same time. Because, yet again, it was in our hands. Newcastle lost to Everton. Everton did their job for us. Manchester United won 2-0, even though they shouldn't have, because I think that Villa goal should have stood. And then step up Bottle Job FC. Step up Bottle Job FC. Played really well in the first half. Really well in the first half. Give away a poor goal in that second half. But we give it away early. There's still, 35, 40 minutes to go. And we get a performance in the second half like that. Forest needed 10 points from their last 8 games to get Champions League football. We got 8 points from 8 games. 8 points from 8 games. That's probably worse than United. Probably worse than Spurs. Probably worse than Leicester. And now we've got crappy conference. And let's be real. Even if Forest drew today, we're in Europa. Where was the urgency at the end of the game to get those goals? Where was just the lose 2-0? Don't lose 1-0. That's what I don't understand. Lose 2-0, don't lose 1-0. Chuck them all forward. Chris Wood misses 2 absolute sitters. First half and the second half. And Nuno's substitutions yet again completely and utterly wrong. Sangare is man of the match by a mile in that first half. And then he takes him off. Gibbs White, anonymous. Alanga, terrible. The passing in general in that second half, atrocious. The desire, not there. Where was it? Where was it in that second half? The players go in at half time. They definitely look at the other scores. See 0-0. Man U are a man up against Villa. You think, come out and show. Come on, you got 45 minutes. Think of this. As a player, you are told 45 minutes, put the best performance in, put 10 out of 10s in, and you will be granted Champions League football next season. Nah. Let's just bottle it. And it is a bottle job. I don't give a shit what people say. It's a complete and utter, it's a double bottle job. We bottled it from third, 10 points clear. We bottled it from being in our own hands to drawing with Leicester. And today we bottle it again because it became in our own hands in that second half. Yeah, you look at the season overall, expectations at the start of the season, get Europe, fantastic. Once the dust settles, cool. But right now, you cannot have the results go your way and then bottle it like that. I'm just disappointed with the urgency. I'm disappointed with the conviction in that second half. I'm disappointed with Nuno's substitutions. I'm disappointed with the way that team passed the ball around. I mean, literally, the substitute, he takes off Sangare, and then 5-10 minutes later, Dominguez is off injured. Why take Sangare off? Now, I know he can't see into the future, but at least look and see that Sangare is comfortably the best player on that pitch in that first half. Didn't need to be subbed off. Does it change the game? God knows. God knows. Nuno's tactics in that second half were way too negative. You go 1-0 down. You've got to get the next goal quick because a draw doesn't get us over the line. It has to be 2 goals. Has to be 2 goals. You push for it. Lose 2-0, lose 3-0, lose 5-0. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. Don't let it peter out like it did there. And that's exactly what happened. Is Europa still possible for us? No, that's it. It's conference. Enjoy Noah FC. Enjoy freaking Kazakhstan. Enjoy freaking whatever random countries there are. And we don't win that, by the way. We don't win that. Oh, and it will be at a cost to the club to play in that competition because you get paid. I think the winner gets like 3 mil. 3 mil if you win it. The squad depth is not strong enough at all. At all. You look at that second half and I'm there thinking, who can he bring on to change this game? Who can he bring on to make something happen? You got Dominguez on the bench. Danilo on the bench. Jota Silva on the bench. What else? What else? Yeah, Tony Sangaro is shaking his head when he was subbed off. Why? Why? I don't know who I blame for this. I give credit to the success of the season as a whole to Nuno, but I also put a lot of the blame on him in these last 8 games, whatever they've been. Guys, do me a quick favor. If you haven't already hit the like, please hit that like button. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. We're about to get into your player ratings. Let's have a quick catch up with the super chats before we do that. Where are we? Big up to Pete for the 33 months. Shout out to you. Sponsored by Shipston. One word, he says, gutted. Absolutely. Alhambra says, I told you Conference League ain't that bad though. Yeah, don't screw it up against Betis. Naval with the £10 says, chest all season. Chatting to Chelsea, City, Arsenal. Football gods put you back in reality. Done nothing for years. Your problem is you're being chest over one good season until you win, then give it chest. Bro, you just paid me £10 because I'm rent-free in your head. Appreciate it. Sebastian with the $4.99. Can we still get Europa if Chelsea win the Conference League? Nope. It's done. It's dusted. Game over. Crappy conference it is. Thank you for the $4.99, Seb. And 1865 with the 20 months, sorry. Much love to you. All right, let's get into these player ratings, man. Like, what are we saying here, guys? I don't know what happens now. Can we attract players in with Conference League? Maybe. Are they gonna? The difference is just ridiculous, man. That 45 minutes cost us about 100 mil. About 100 mil. Yo, Josh. My phone's on airplane mode, man. So anyone trying to call me good luck? Josh, we'll stand united, bro. We'll get through this. It's gonna be a long week, long summer for us. Long summer for us. Sells. Could he have done better on the goal when he came out? Look at this idiot. You're not supporting the club with this negativity. You all forget where we were last season, and you all were elated. Cunts. You're entitled to your opinion. Don't you dare tell me or anyone else how we should feel or how we should support the club. So go do one. What we got, man? We stand united, Josh, bro. Alliance. I don't know, man. I don't think Chelsea were very good. To all the Chelsea fans in there, like, you didn't have to be good. You didn't have to be good. You had that chance of Neto, Pedro Neto, in the first half. And the goal. That was about it. We had the better chances and we bottled it. I can give Sales a 4 or 5. Let's give him a 4. 4 out of 10. Yeah, we were shitter. That's exactly it. Chelsea were crap, but we were absolutely crapper. See what you guys did. You gave him a 5.28. There's 1,000 of you in here. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Let's move on. Einar. Bro, I thought Einar had a stinker in that second half. I'm not going to lie. His crosses were appalling. Absolutely appalling in that second half. He just hadn't looked good since he's come back from his injury. I thought it was a stinker of a performance, man. 4 out of 10 for me. 4 out of 10 for Einar. I don't even want to do this, man. I really don't. Let's see what you guys did. 3.7. Get your votes in, by the way. It's pinned in the chat. Take your anger out on the player ratings. You rated him dusty. He was dusty. Einar 0. Been awful for weeks. Trust the process, eh? Yeah. Don't do it, then. I'm contractually obliged to have to do it. I'm not really, but anyway. Milenkovic. For me, Milenkovic was fine, bro. He's just been solid all season. I can't really fault Milenkovic for that performance today. I thought he was all right. I don't know. Was he at fault at the goal? I haven't seen the goal back. I'll give him a 5. 5, maybe a 6 out of 10. Probably him and Sangare, comfortably the two that stood out for me today. What have you guys gone? 5.4 for Milenkovic. 5.4. Sangare man of the match for us as Tony. They had one job and failed. Yep. Was it Williams at fault for the goal? I don't even want to watch it back, man. I don't want to even watch it back. Big up to DJ with the 33 months. Shout out to you. Alhambra with the 4.99. Forest need to decide if they want to return to the big boy table or want to be mid-table. If it's the former, he say thank you to Nuno and get Conte. Conte would be the next step from Nuno. I mean, it's the same style of football, isn't it? But he's just won the league. Thank you for the super chat. Let's move on. Murillo's long ball passings today was so shit, man. They really were. Like a couple of them, he just kicked straight out for goal kicks. Defensively, he was fine. Just the distribution of his long balls was so poor, man. I don't know. Well, what do I give him? Like a 4, 5? I'll give him a 4. Fuck it. It's like I'm so angry, guys. I'm just keeping it in. I think what it is right now, it's like I feel like Anakin, man. I'm battling between anger, depression, and sadness. Let's see what you guys did. You gave him a 4.8. 4.8. Apart from Anderson Sangare, they're all one, says Phil. I don't think Anderson was that good today. Anyway, Nico Williams. That second half was a complete and utter stinker. Stinker. He was good, really good in the first half. Stinker in the second half. You guys are saying he was at fault for the goal. I need to see it back, man. I ain't seen it, so I can't comment too much on the goal. Oh, how have we gone from 3rd to 7th? 10 points clear. 10 points clear. I'll give him a 3 or something, whatever. We beat Man U one shot in the match, and all players get great ratings. Yeah, that's called fine margins. You know what? Brighton, good season. Bournemouth, good season. Fulham, good season. But our season finishing 4th from bottom. Get real, people. Try supporting the team, win or lose, says Roundhouse. I'm confused. Has anyone in the chat suddenly stopped supporting Forests? Is that what's happened in the chat? I'm a little confused by that. Anyway, I'm giving him a 3. Amit, you bang on, bro. It's a horrible finish to the season. And as I keep saying, whoever wants to already be over it, then cool. If you want to take time to get to grips with it, don't let people dictate how you should or shouldn't feel. I mean, come on, seriously, man. Exactly, Carol. Like, if you want to be pissed off, be pissed off. 4.6 from you guys for Nico Williams. Guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. We got a goal coming up at 7. Chucky, you're right. The fight wasn't there. The fight wasn't there. All right, let's move on. Midfield. Dominguez. I thought Dominguez was okay. I thought he put a good shift in. Oh, yeah, and what Owen just said there, by the way, we haven't even qualified for Europa Conference yet. You guys do know there's a 2-legged playoff to get into the groups. So, yeah, typical Forest. Imagine we go blow that one. Imagine we go blow that one. So let that one sink in. Let that one sink in. And here comes this idiot again. We actually do support Forest. You don't. Okay, thank you for telling me who and who I don't support. You think we should be flying high after 2 seasons in the Prem? Grow up. Okay, thanks, mate. I will grow up now thanks to your random message. And I don't think what you just said. I think you don't blow a 10-point lead from 6th place. If you can't do the simple maths on that, and Forest getting 8 points in the last 10 games, bro, that's on you. And if you want to feel like you're the greatest super fan, good for you. Yo, big up, Rich. They've got Europa, man. They got Europa. Anthony with the $2 says, do we replace Nuno? Right now, I make no comments on the management stuff, bro. I need my head's hot right now. My head's right now. If you guys want Nuno out, if you want him in, you guys do what you do. Did I show you guys yours? You went 5.2 for Dominguez. 5.2. Josh is going to get cooked. This could be a long day. All right, Sangare. Sangare, again, being treated like absolute crap. Best player on the pitch for me. Probably man of the match. And gets subbed off. What minute did he get subbed off in? What minute did he get subbed off in? Again, just controlling and dictating the play and everything like that. He's not even gassing, man. He looks absolutely fine. He comes off shaking his head. shaking his head. Nuno bottled the sub that he should have made. He bottled the sub. He should have taken Gibbs White off. Gone for a straight up 4-3-3. That's what he should have done. It was the 55th minute. Like, if Nuno had the kahunas to do it, should have taken Gibbs White off, kept the three so that you keep the three in the middle, or taken Anderson off, pushed Gibbs White into the middle, and then gone for the 4-3-3. I thought Sangare was excellent today. I think he was an 8, if I'm being honest with you. I thought he was brilliant. Yeah, Carol, he was just shaking his head away. He was shaking his head away. Let's see what you guys did. 6.5. Wow. 57th minute. That's. I'm sorry, that's a joke. That's a joke that he got subbed off. And by the way, you're not saying 6.5? I think that's a little low. Anderson was getting scrappier on a yellow card. Yeah, we'll talk about Anderson in just a sec. In fact, let's move on and talk about Anderson. Fire. Sorry, with the £2 says, if Chelsea win the final, do we get Europa? Nope, because Chelsea are already in the Champions League. Therefore, their position will become null and void. So we're conference. We're not even in conference yet. We need to qualify in the playoff to get the conference thing. Thank you for the £2 though. All right, let's talk about Sangare. Anderson. I feel like there's a trend with Anderson. Anytime he gets booked, he kind of gets a little mardy, and it looks like he kind of goes off the boil a bit. And that happened today after he got booked. I don't think it was a great game. I don't think it was a great game from him. Four. Yeah, a bit hot-headed afterwards, Mark, innit? It's like he's almost annoyed that he got subbed. Look, he had a man of the match performance a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember against who. And then he's kind of gone off the boil the last couple of weeks. Gone off the boil. You guys gave him a 4.3 as well. By the way, if one more person could put their player ratings in and get it off 99, I'll do my OCD, the world of good. So the link's pinned in the chat. Get your votes in. It's a live counter. So as soon as you've submitted your votes, it updates it. I'm saying, Wolfie, everyone's gone off the boil. Yeah, manager in particular. All right, let's move on, man, because we got Gore coming up very shortly. Elanga, stinker today. Stinker for me. Crosses were bad. Corners were bad. Didn't take on the fullback on the outside. Kept wanting to come inside. He had the pace to take him on. I thought it was one of his worst games of the season. I really did. Nearly ended up tackling, I think, Callum Hudson-Odoi or Anderson right at the end when they were trying to get the ball and what have you. Stinker for me. Stinker today. Gets a 3. We need good corner players and strikers as well. We need a lot more than that. A lot more than that. Nuno shakes his head like something is not working. Nuno, your tactics don't work, says Muhammad. I gave him a 3. You guys gave him a 4. A 4. Morgan Gibbs White. Anonymous. Absolutely anonymous today. You know, I mean, he was tracking back. That's the best I can give you in the second half. But where it counted, he could have put Elanga through in the first half, fluffed a simple pass. I don't think he even had a shot. Some would say that's a good thing. I don't know, guys. Like, I thought it was a stinker. He had to step up today. It needed. If he's going to be the poster boy, then step up when it counts. Step up when it counts. 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Gibbs White is your best player. He didn't stop running. Bro, it wasn't a marathon. It wasn't the 1500 race. It wasn't cross country. It was football. Yeah, did Marinakis end up on the pitch, by the way? I don't know. Let's see what you guys gave. You guys gave him a 3.2. 3.2. All right. Wood. I'm sorry, I don't know if Jess is in the chat. He cannot miss those chances. He shouldn't miss either chance. Shouldn't miss the first half one. He 1,000,000% should not miss that second half one. 5 yards out. Controls it on his thigh. Does the hard bit. And then thinks he's playing rugby and converts it over the bar. Not good enough. Not good enough. I know he scored 20 goals. I know he's been sensational this season. But miss one of them, fine. Miss both of them, no. You scored that first one in the first half. Things are very different. We're in the Champions League. Chelsea don't get back into that match. I think he's been sensational this season. But if I'm judging him on this game, stinker. He's a 1. He's a 1. Those 2 misses are going to haunt him. They're going to haunt him all summer long. Let's see what you guys did. 2.3 over double my score. Over double my score. Shite the last third of the season. He did score. He scored against West Ham, didn't he? Scored against West Ham. Anyway, let's get into the subs. What were the subs? Sangare was the first one off, yeah, for Callum Hudson-Odoi, was it? Chat, help me out. I think it was Callum Hudson-Odoi. So much for Callum Hudson-Odoi coming on with the Cho dagger, man. Where was that Cho dagger? I don't actually think he did anything. I don't think he did anything in that game. Maybe not fit. I don't know. You're against your old team. Yeah, big up, Daz, man. Enjoy. Well, as best you can. Two out of 10? I don't know. How are we doing on likes, guys? Have a quick check. We're on 217 likes with like 900 in here, whatever it is. Please take a second, hit that like button. Make sure you've subscribed. Yes, it's a painful day, but we are in Europe. Remember that. Does that help you guys? I don't know. All right, let's see what you guys did. You gave him a 3.5. 3.5. I hear you. There's nothing to like today. Stinker all round. Anyway, I just want to shoot through these subs so we can talk about Nuno, because I think that's the big talking point now. Ryan Yates. I don't know. He ended up playing right wing at some stages. He did okay. I don't think he's the reason we lost or anything like that, but I don't know. He was okay. Like a 5, 4, 5, something like that. Everton, Bournemouth, Brighton, Brentford ended better than us. What can you say? What can you say? Tell man, Wolfie could be worse. Could be Leicester. Facts. Leicester playing Derby next year. Could be Sheffield United as well. Let's see what you guys gave Yates. You gave him a 4.05. All right, and then the last sub was Jota Silva. I kind of want him sold. I just don't see anything in this guy. I was catfished after a couple of games. His goal against Newcastle in the cup. I was catfished. He's pretty shit. He's pretty shit. I'd sell him. I'd sell Sosa. I got quite a big sell list, you know. I don't know what he actually brings. I don't know. He runs around a lot. You might as well get Crypto's dog and just chuck him on the pitch, and she'll run around as well. That doesn't make you a good footballer. I'm giving him like a 2. I don't know, 2. Let's see what you guys did. 3.4. 3.4. All right, let's talk about Nuno, man. I've got no problem with the team selection. I've got no problem with the halftime score. I even to a certain extent can accept going a goal down. What I cannot accept is the time. What minute did they score, chat? What minute did they score? 50th minute. You've still got 14 minutes to get 2 goals. It's not unheard of in football that you will get 2 goals in 40 minutes. At home, with the crowd being our crowd. I just think his tactics after that just sapped it out of the crowd, of me, of you guys, of the players. It's just, you in a game that you have to win, you cannot lose 1-0. I would be a little, I mean, I'd still be annoyed, don't get me wrong. But if I just saw him say with 10 minutes to go, right, I still want this Champions League. It needs to come from him. Guys, the other results are going our way. The other results are going our way. Let's lose this 2 or 3-0 or we win it. Or let's make sure we get a goal so we're in the Europa, not crappy conference. Nothing. Honestly, it felt like a preseason match at some points in terms of the way, the lacklusterness of those players. He's saving Sangare for the Conference League qualifiers, says Rob. You know what I'm saying? It was just poor. Those final 40 minutes, poor. And you know what? Those final 40 minutes tell me a lot about Nuno in terms of his levels. He's never finished higher than 7th in the Premier League, twice with Wolves and now a 3rd time with Forest. I don't get how you can't put out a all or nothing kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Just go for it, lose 2-0, whatever. Big up to D in the chat. I hear you, D, but right now I'm in mourning, bro. I'm in mourning. So that tells me a lot about him. He's never going to be the manager that plays progressive football. He's never going to be that manager to take a big risk. I'm trying to think throughout this season, has there been any point where we've seen a risk from Nuno, where we've seen him kind of throw the kitchen sink at it? I can't think of one. There's been times where he's done it when we were like 3 or 4-0 down against Newcastle, and then we played a little. Same against Villa. But the games were done in those. He doesn't start to go, you know, fuck it mode until the game is done. I don't know where I stand on him. I don't know what I think he's taken Forest to Europe. Am I Nuno out? No. Am I Nuno doubt? Maybe. I need time to think. Now, tomorrow I'll probably wake up, think, all right, let's reflect back on what he's done. What an achievement from 17th to 7th, over double the points, blah, blah, blah. We know the narrative. I probably think, you know what, he needs a crack at next season. Let's see the next step. Can he build it on? Now, I want to know from Nuno what his plans are for next season, because there's a couple of key questions that need to be answered. Couple of key questions. Nuno doesn't like a big squad. We all know that, okay? Forest are now in two competitions, well, more obviously with the domestic cups, but you get what I'm saying. Two competitions now. Is he going to take his own rule off and expand to a bigger squad and do that? Because he didn't do that at Wolves. He also, as we keep saying, according to The Athletic, he didn't want to strengthen further in January. Chelsea spent 1.6 bill and they look no better than your team. Yeah, bro, I hear you, but they got it over the line and we didn't, man. So I want to see what he does in the summer. Does he look to expand the team, or will he recycle out who he doesn't want and keep people in and try and keep this like 18 to 21 man squad? So, because his philosophy is he likes a tightly knit squad that's all happy, you know, everyone's kind of kumbaya and what have you. I think the squad needs to be expanded. Football has changed, right? It's not the days of Cloughie. It's not the days of Frank Clark where you could get away with 14, 15, 16 players. You need a full squad. And if Nuno doesn't see that, then I do have some questions for him, because it's been clear and obvious that this final third of the season, we have struggled big time with squad depth. And the squad depth we've got isn't good enough. Your Sosas, your Jotas, your whoever else is on the bench. I mean, Danilo, I think, will still be all right. But the rest of them, Morato, not good enough. Bolly's getting on. So questions need to be asked. Now, also, what I will add is it Nuno's fault that Chris Wood missed 2 sitters? No. So does he get full 100% blame? No. But the tactics were still wrong. I need your up and get your upset over it, but it's been phenomenal. See, bro, give me like a day at least, D, to like absorb it, right? Just give me a day. Yeah, it's the players as much as Nuno's side, but I just want those questions answered. Are you going to go for a bigger squad? Are you going to be open to taking some risks? Lose a match 2-0 or draw it 1-1? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'll give him. He selected the team that I would have selected, so I can't say anything about that. It's the substitutions that stink the house out yet again. Yet again. Do not take Sangare off when he's controlling that midfield, man. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And bring in Ryan. Who did Yates come on for? It was Dominguez, wasn't it? That's just a like for like. At that stage, that's nearly the 70th minute. Chuck on someone more attacking. I gotta give him a 3. I'm sorry. I gotta give him a 3. I hear that, D. I hear that. All right. Let's see what you guys gave him. 2.5. 2.5. Well, time is gone. Pretty much straight after this, boys. Pretty much, guys. 3 is too much. I don't really care, bro. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. Yes or no, chat? Was this a bottle job? Was this a bottle job? Blame the Dubai trip. I blame the manager of the month awards. Yes, 100%. Marinakis was seething. Did they show him? I didn't see anything after the game. We bottled it way before playing Chelsea. We ran out of luck. I feel that we were very lucky at times in season 7's more than we deserved, but we were 10 points clear, man. We were 10 points clear. Yo, D, you better be saying stuff like this next panel show we're on, D. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna grab 5 minutes before we kick off on Grumpy Old Reds. My phone's on airplane mode. I don't even want to know who's been calling me. All right, this is going to kick you over to Grumpy Old Reds. Season's done. We're in the crappy Conference League if we win the playoff. Big up to DJ. Thanks for the FFTV. Rob is making me drink beer. Are you in the pub with him? Tell him to hurry up. We've got a stream coming up. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for the $4.99. All right, we'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'll kick this over to Grumpy Old Reds. Let's see how Ez, Crypto, Rob, whoever else is joining, is feeling. See you over there in a couple of minutes. Please do hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well. If you're new here, it's over. We'll see you on Grumpy Old Reds. Come on, you Reds.